Hi, hello everyone. This is Shivagami from SNSINSTITUTIONS College of Technology. As I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology, here we're going to learn about DTBS video in Java programming language. The statement is design a Java program that accepts the students' marks and display the grade based on predefined conditions. In DT based, that means the design thinking. It have 5 phases. The first one is empathize, the second one is define, the next one is ideate, the fourth one is prototype, and then the testing. In the empathize, we are going to find the pain points from the users. We are going to get a problem. What are all the problems they have faced in their real time. Okay. The next one is define. We are going to define what is the exact problem they have faced. Okay, the next one is ideate. In this ideate portion, we are going to find the many solutions for that problem. The next one is prototype. In here, we are going to identify the particular solution for that problem. The next one is testing. Then we are going to test our solution of that problem. Here, my students going to explain this in phase by phase. Let's see.
Let me explain these 5 phases step by step through the design thinking perspective. First, empathy. The program considers that users' need for simplicity. The scanner class is used as the users can easily enter the marks from the keyboard. Next, we define the program. The problem is clearly defined. Take a student marks and assign a grade. This clarity helps avoid unnecessary complexity in the Java code. Third, ideation. Different grading approaches are considered. If the if-else ladder is chosen because it is easy to understand and suitable for the beginners. Fourth, prototyping. A basic work model of the program is created using the conditional statements. At this stage, the focus is on correcting the logic rather than advanced features. Testing phase. Finally, which is the testing phase? The program is tested with multiple inputs. For example, when the grade A is 95, then the grade C is 70. We'll take a 30 marks. The 30 mark will be the failed and 120 will be the invalid marks. This ensures the correctness and reliability. Iterations and improvement, optional enhancement. Adding the exception handling, accept the multiple stands, accept the multiple students, store the results using the arrays or the collections, convert the grades into CGPA. Why this example is good for the group discussions? Let me explain that later. Now I will explain the code. Let me explain this Java code. First, we uses the import java.util.scanner, and then we uses a function which with the function key and the function's name, which is a student grade calculator. Then we open the main functions with using a main, which is public static void main with the string arguments. The first step indicates that empathy, understanding the user needs. User wants a simple way to enter the marks and grades using that. Next, we uses a scanner C which is equal to new scanner system.in. This problem defines us clearly, accept the student marks and calculate the grade. Next, we uses the system.out.println, which is a printing statement to print that enter a student marks which is from 0 to 100, because if we put less than 0, it becomes invalid, rather than if we put greater than 100, it also becomes invalid. So we have to put in between the 0 to 100. Next, we uses a marks with a data type integer, because the marks should be placed in an integer, which is equal to scanner.nextInt. That uses the functions and calls the functions. Then we uses a string grade, which decides the logic for the grading. Then the fourth step is like we using the if conditions. For that, we uses a marks which is greater than or equal to 90 and the marks which is less than or equal to 100. Then it becomes grade A. That means if a mark is greater than 90, for example 90, 91, 92 within 100, then that will be the grade A. Or else if the f will be false, then it moves to the else if functions, where the else if used as a mark greater than or equal to 75 and mark is less than 90. This indicates that a grade B, which is grade B, should be present between the 75 to 90, which is above 75. For example, 75, 76, 77, etc. up to 89. Then if this will be rejected, then it moves to the next, which is also the else if condition. It will be as a nested else if conditions. In this the grade C will be validated within the marks should be present greater than or equal to 60 and marks should be less than 75, then that considered as a grade C. The grade C, which is for example 61, 62 up to 74, that will be considered as a grade C. Then it moves to the next else if condition. The same process will be applied for this, which is a grade D from 40 to 60. Then then the other else if conditions has came. In this we clearly mentioned that if the mark is greater than 0 but the mark will be less than 40, then that will be considered as a fail grade. Then if these cases will be failed or avoided, then it automatically moves to the else positions, which is used as a grade which is equal to invalid marks. Then finally we have to print this, or we have to get in the output statement. So we have to use as a system.out.println. In that we uses the grade functions to call the grade plus grade, and then we closes the functions, because we open the functions by using the main functions. So we have to close the function by using scanner.close.
I would like to conclude. This Java-based student grade calculator clearly demonstrates how design thinking principles can be effectively applied to simple programming tasks. By starting with empathy, the program focuses on user needs, ensuring ease of input and clear output. Defining the problem precisely helps in selecting the appropriate Java concepts, while the ideation stage encourages choosing simple and readable logic. Prototyping through basic conditional statements allow the program to function quickly, and testing ensures accuracy and reliability. Overall, this approach shows that combining design thinking with Java programming leads to structured, user-centric and effective solutions, making it highly suitable for program discussions, academic learning and real-world application developments. Thank you.
Hope all you have understand this concept. Thank you.